The year is still 2141. Calvin the abusive uncle is a demon, but in the warm embrace of Wahina's arm, he's questioning why he ever sold his soul. Wahina eventually releases Calvin from her arms and looks him in the eyes.
Who made you this way?
Satan. I sold my soul to Satan. Offer him $25 a beat card for League of Legends.
Wahina frowns, looking deeply saddened by this. She eventually walks over to her dresser, frowning even more now. She pulls out one of the drawers, reaches in, and grabs the gun. She presses it against her temple and looks at Calvin one last time. She pulls the trigger. Calvin the abusive uncle screams, running over to her lifeless body.
Wahina, why would you do this?
But then Calvin realized Wahina was now in help, and she would help him get revenge on Satan down there. Calvin uses his demon power to fly back down to the underworld, dreads flapping in the wind. He lands on the rolling ground of hell and immediately comes face to face with Satan.
Hello, Calvin. It's been a while, old friend.
Don't call me your friend, Satan. We're here to stop you for good.
Oh, you are that little brat, have you know?
She's not a brat. She made me realize how toxic I was. Now I never get mad on Leah.
Well, it doesn't matter. Here's what remains of your little have you know.
Satan kicks Wahina's corpse in front of him, and Calvin screams again.
W what? How do you kill someone in hell?
She's double dead now, using rock.
Calvin stops, looking Satan in the eye.
What did you just call me?
Zebra.
Satan says, smiling.
Is that what you don't like?
First you kill Wahina. Then, you say that, you're asking for it now, Satan.
Calvin rushes at Satan, punching and kicking rapidly.
Impressive, Calvin.
Satan says, effortlessly dodging every blow as he speaks.
Where have you learned all this from?
Street Fighter 5, the best game ever.
You're no joke, Calvin.
Satan chuckles, releasing a Mega Satan punch upon Calvin and sending him flying across the room. Calvin gets back up and tries to rush back at Satan, but Satan grabs his neck and tightens his grip.
I sent you back to Earth to these pieces, and you come back and try to pull this from me. I liked you once, Calvin, but I think you need to join your friend and become double dead.
Calvin's air supply is running out and he's stuck in the chokehold. Calvin's light flashes before his eyes.
Breaking, Calvin punched his niece because she hit his PS Vita. She is currently crying and scared to tell anyone. I hate my niece, Calvin said. I don't care what happens to her. Calvin the abusive uncle. Calvin has yet again performed an abusive act. His niece asked for ketchup on some food. This deserved no punishment, but Calvin the abusive uncle poured extremely hot red sauce instead without her noticing. His niece ate the hot sauce and is presumed dead. She will not wake up no matter how much Calvin chills. She is currently crying and scared because his parents have called the police. I hate my niece Calvin jumping into the I don't care what happens to her. I hate my niece Calvin. I hate my niece Calvin said. I don't care what happens to her.
Suddenly, a bullet flies into Satan's face. Satan yelps in pain, releasing Calvin onto the ground. Calvin grasps for air, looking behind him to see who shot the bullet. It is his niece, Anija.
Anija,
Calvin Cost.
I'm so sorry.
I know, Uncle. I know.
Anija says, reloading her gun.
We can't talk later.
Satan lets out a roar, running for Anija.
You foolish girl. How dare you hurt me this way?
Satan tries to punch Anija with his Satan fist, but for some reason, he can't. A force field of light appears around Anija, and Anija grins.
Calvin, I think I have some people here you'd like to see.
Satan steps back and all 5 figures step out from the light of the force field.
W what? It can't be. You guys.
Hi, Calvin.
Says Zion.
It's been a while.
Zion, and Ben, and Calder, and Burton, and Max. Why are you guys in hell?
Well, apparently all my weakling was a sin.
Burton says, shrugging.
When I got to the gates of heaven, I was too ironic to God and told him I wanted to go to hell ironically. But he took it seriously.
Calder says,
I don't know, I fell asleep in my chair, or something. That's a thing I do.
Max says,
I'm in hell because God got sick of listening to me yelling at my team while playing solo league, essentially just talking to myself. So he sent me here to do it.
Zion says,
I started too many arguments with God. He got sick of it and put me down here.
Ben says,
Wow, you guys are really all here? But how are you creating a force field around Anija?
The power of love. Calvin.
All those
years when stuff like that. Don't forget that we still love you. Calvin.
You can destroy Satan.
You can destroy Satan.
You can destroy Satan.
they all yelled at the same time.
Come on, Calvin. Let's put an end to this.
Anija says. Satan shook his head, returning back to attention.
You will never destroy me. I am Satan. Give her $25 RP cards. I am invincible.
He screams.
What do you say, Calvin? The old boys back together, one last time.
Then asks,
one more heist, guys.
Zion says, wiping away a tear. Calvin looks around at the angry Satan, and then his old friends, and smiles.
Yeah, let's do this thing one more time.
Calvin, Zion, Ben, Calder, Max, Burton, and Anija suddenly start sliding closer to one another. Gradually getting more and more bright as Satan has to shield his eyes from how bright it is getting.
No. What is going on?
Satan booms.
The power of love will always win. Satan, we're combining into one. This is the old boy meetup.
No. Please, no. Anything but that.
Satan cries.
I don't want to die.
You don't want to die, huh?
Calvin asks.
Yes. Please forgive me.
Nah. Sucks.